Hey guys, it's just cards by Sarah. This is the second tutorial I've done using these flowers from In Love Arts. I'm using these ones today. These ones come with the three pointed, the three daisies, and the three shapes here. This one's. So you can make a ton of different flowers with these. You could make gardenias. In my last video, I made this one. You can see like a gardenia type, and you could like keep building on it and creating layers. And they also do the rolled flowers which look like this, which I did in my last video and showed you guys what to do. So now I'm going to show you how to make a daisy. Okay, so to start off with, I've just used some foam. It came with my roller for my dies, but I usually just use a mouse pad, the back, so just so you have some cushion. And what I'm using is a stylus, Fishkiss stylus, which you can get from Fishkiss in most scrapbook places, or sometimes I use these ones, which are cake decorating ones, which you can get really cheap on like AliExpress, Amazon, eBay, all them sort of places. Okay, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the daisy, which I've already die cut, using some paper from Daiso, which I got sent a while back, and I'm going to use the bigger end actually, and I'm just going to go around the middle of the daisy till it curls up into my stylus, as you can see. So it'll like curl up like a flower does at the end of the day. Okay, and then what I do is, so I'm giving it some shape. Then I've got this tool by Tim Holtz. It came with his flower die, but you can just use a paintbrush, or I used to just use this paper piercer by Tim Holtz, or any paper piercer. Even a skewer stick I used to use when I first started out. So with this Tim Holtz tool, it's a paper quilling one, which you can also look into, but it's got like a little groove on it, so you slide the paper in so it locks it in, and then you just curl. So I just curl each flower petal till I get to the end, and I do this with all my layers. So for this one, I've already created the two other layers. So we're just creating the back one. So I've done exactly the same with the other two. Just curling, and I'm leaving them curled till I want to unroll them. Just keeps the curl, I guess, longer. And then what I do is I grab that stylus again and I go in. Okay, and I've done that, like I said, with two other. And I just uncurl it again. And what I'm going to do is start gluing my layers. So I alternate my petals. I'm going to grab that stylus again. And what I basically do is I put them in between the gaps, so they're staggered. So we'll do this. And then we'll go in with this layer here. So as you can see, in between the petals again. Okay. And then I've got this smaller version, which I will go in the middle again. And then we'll put that in the middle again. Okay, like that. And then I'll grab my stylus and just push it down. And then what I'll do is grab a pearl. These are just cardstock pearls. So I pop off the biggest size, and this is going to be my center. You could use anything for centers, or you could even keep going and then have like a paper tight curled center like a normal flower would have, like a bud. You could create like a bud with it and go like really tight, you know, like that inside the middle. So it's like, so you've got that little bud. But like I said, you can create so many things with this set. But that's like your cluster for your project. But I'm really happy with how they turned out. And so, and like I said, if you go for a thicker layer, make sure you wet it, because it'll give the paper some durability that you can actually bend the petals. Other than that, you could go for like a thinner paper like I have, which is more like a tissue. It's in between like tissue paper and a paper from like a paper pad. So with this one, the best thing to do is, what I find when I want to do like a bud in the middle, I'm going to grab one of these rolled roses. I'm going to grab one of these and I'm going to again curl them, but I'm kind of just trying to curl the ends. That one didn't curl very well. And then what you could do is take your rolled roses with the other dye, so I'm going about halfway down and then curling it under, and it gives you like that shape. Sorry, because I'm looking through the camera, so trying to find the slot sometimes is a bit difficult. And then what you would do is take your rolled rose. I'm looking for my tiniest rolled rose. I just had it. Oops. Oh, right there. Okay, and then you could add that to the center. Bless you. You could add that to the center, you know, and then that's your middle. And that's the paper that I've used. It's just a thin paper, and it's, as you can see, very thin, so you can bend it. So that's that. So the dyes that I've used, I'll show you guys again from In Love Arts. So I've used this one right here. Check out the packaging. We should have done that already. But I do show you in depth in the unboxing. And I've got this one. Sorry about the rattling. So here's the rolled rose one. So you get the 3. And when you die cut them, they look like this. And then when you roll them, but they are quite tiny when you roll them. I think that's the biggest layer. And then the smallest was that one I just showed you. Where's that one? So they are quite tiny still. And then here, with the one I've been working with. Yeah. So they're the 2 dyes from In Love Arts. So be sure to go check them out and use the code below to get 15% off, and be sure to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. I love reading your comments, and if you'd like to see anything. And also I do have some flower tutorials already on my channel if you want to go check them out. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you all later.